right, we'll make sure we're on here. I know I got I should probably lean back a little bit or face the other way. Has a little more light. Anyways, got a few free minutes here again. Probably about an hour or so. I don't think I'll be on the entire time, but figure get this party started again here on the Greg K6EGG live stream. Yes, I do have the, what's the word I'm looking for? The quality not as good. Just because of bandwidth issues, but
Whiskey 6 Mike Delta Echo. My name's Matt.
Right now I'm listening to Papa 3. Let me bring up this. Still getting used to this. The SDR screen here. I should probably make it a little bit bigger and make me smaller. I'm gonna make me smaller. There we go. There's me smaller. All right, make this a little bit bigger. I don't know how much that helps, but whatever the case is, thank you all for joining us. Jeff, thank you for being here. I'm going to go over to 2-meter simplex again, see if I can make a couple contacts on the national call frequency of 146.520. Let me see here. That's DStar calling. Give me a moment here. I haven't used these memories in a while. And the way I have to go through the memories, it's a whole separate box. It's not like I could scroll through like I normally do. There we go. All right, so right now I'm monitoring 146.520. Jeff, you're just a little bit too far away from me. Actually, I'm probably closer to you where I am right now physically in Santa Monica than my radio is, obviously, to you. So, but I'm going to try to see if I can do a couple contacts here on 146.520, and here we go. This is Greg K6EGG monitoring 146.520 from the city of Chino, and I got my power all the way down. So let me try this again. I was only running about 12 watts.
Is that EGG or EDD? EGG.
Hey Dale, it's Greg K6EGG. I turned my power up, so that might help a little bit there. Echo Golf Golf. Go ahead, Dale. This is Greg K6EGG.
Yeah, where are you located right now?
Well, physically, I'm located in Santa Monica, and my radio is in the city of Chino. My base station is in Chino.
Oh, okay. So you're operating it via remote control.
That's affirmative, trying it out. It's my first night with it. I bought it last night, or the first night with the SDR Control for the 9700. So I'm just sitting here, have some free time here at work, and get to play with my hobby for a few minutes. So am I sounding like I'm on a radio, like normal?
Well, it sounds good. What do you mean SDR Control?
So there's a new software, this guy out of Germany, it's called SDR Control. You can work the Icom 705, the Icom 9700, which I'm on right now, and a couple other radios, not the 7300 as far as I know, but it operates a couple different radios. You have full control of your radio, mic gain, you can go into DV mode, you can go through your memories, you can do satellite, everything with it remotely away from your home QTH.
So you have a 9700 in Riverside.
My 9700 right now is sitting on my desk in my shack, in my office, on my desk. and I'm sitting in a studio in Santa Monica at work, and I'm talking through my Macintosh computer.
EGG, just a quick check out here in the IE.
I got you in there. I believe it's UCN, remoting in from Santa Monica to my 9700 in the city of Chino.
Yep, you wouldn't even know the difference. When you had it on low power, too, you were Q5 in full scale. So, yep, it's working great, dude. Don't worry about it sounds perfect. Sounds like you're sitting at your desk. So, yep, enjoy, man. Fun communication modes of operation, definitely. Enjoy your hobby and don't work too hard, and we'll catch you next time. Just wanted to give you a report there. Yep, it sounds really great out here in the IE. Catch you later, K6UCN.
Copy that, K6UCN. Just to let you know, I'm also live streaming. I have a up on my YouTube page. I have my radio, so you can see it, and you can see the signal strength and everything like that. All the different what's the word I'm looking for? You know, the waveform and everything like that. Waterfall, that's what I was going to say, on the screen and everything like that. Thank you very much for this check there, Hart. K6UCN. This is Greg, K6EGG. I'm leaving the squelch off in case somebody...
So the SDR part is with you and the computer.
Copy that. And the way the 9700 works is I just plug a Cat5 in the back of it, and then on my router I have to open up a couple ports for me to control the audio, the telemetry and everything like that of the radio. So that's all done remotely, basically. My computer tells my radio what to do, sitting there on my desk. The only thing I forgot to do is leave it on, so I had to call my my wife and have her turn my radio on. But I instructed her how to do it and was able to get it. That's about the only thing the software can't do. I can adjust the power, mic gain, squelch, everything like that. I can even go into DStar with it.
Oh, that's awesome. Sounds good. Yeah, too bad you don't have a place up on top of Mount Pinos in Ventura at 8,000 feet.
Well, if anybody wants to offer, I would love to take them up with that. I'll buy another radio just so I can make that happen and remote into it. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be one heck of a signal there. Well, that's neat. Well, I just thought I'd answer you. KE6 Zulu Golf Radio, Dale here in Little Saigon.
Copy that, Dale. I appreciate the check. And I'm going to move over to 2-meter sideband and see if I can make a couple contacts on 250 or 200. I did earlier. Just want to see, with the sun starting to go down here in another 45 minutes, to see if I can get out a little bit and see how the audio sounds on sideband as well. So I'm going to QSY over to sideband right now. This is Greg, K6EGG 146520 from the city of Chino. Thanks again, Dale and UCN.
Yeah, what signal strength am I hitting you with? KE6 ZGR.
Dale, your audio's nice and clean. You're hitting me just below an S7, just below an S7.
Well, I'll do that. I'll accept that.
What's up? We'll just work at 2 meter.
250 or 200?
I'm going to start off on 200. I wish the bozo net was going on. That would be a kind of a cool check, but usually those guys are pretty close. So I'm going to go over to 200.
Okay, I'll listen. KE6 ZGR.
Hey, yes. You guys go inside there?
I'm sorry, just keyed over somebody. Say again.
KM6 FCX. I was just wondering if you guys are going to go to 2-meter sideband. Is that it?
Yeah, copy that. I'm going to go over to 144-200, I believe it is.
All right, Roger on that. Okay, I'll listen for you.
Copy that. I'd love to get a radio check. This is Greg, K6EGG, over to 144-200, upper sideband. All right, so I'm going to cruise over to upper sideband. This is like a whole new thing for me because I haven't been on Simplex for a while, at least from my home QTH. So it's a lot of fun catching up with a couple people. I do go on Simplex on my car when I'm mobile. So give me a second. It takes a minute to tune to the frequency because I'm just not.
Let's let Greg here give it a show.
You guys are off frequency a little bit, but yeah, go ahead.
See if you guys got a copy. I'll probably be a little off frequency. Haven't figured out how to get that going yet on the remote. This is Greg, K6EGG from the city of Chino. I am physically in Santa Monica, remoting into my home QTH with my Icom 9700 sitting on my desk in Chino.
Well, if you don't mind, I'll start off and say that you sound a heck of a lot better on sideband than you do on 2 meters. You're also better on my scale out here in Sherman Oaks. Coming in here about 5.3, whereas you're coming in at 5.1 on 2 meter sideband. Audio is very, very good.
Copy that all the way up in Sherman Oaks. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're coming in clear down here in Chino. At least my radio is hearing you clear. And sounds good. I wish I can dial you guys in a little bit on my tuner here. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm going to actually figure that out when you guys talk. So if you guys just want to talk for a little bit, and maybe I can tune you guys in. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Contact.
Okay, well, Dale,
Let me say this. I have him about 80 hertz
off base frequency. I don't know how much you have him off.
Yeah, you're off a little bit, Lou. Everyone else sounds good. And especially...
all right, I got some sideband. What's up, Mark? Sam? Sorry, I'm not watching the...
QXA, go ahead.
Hey, Greg, I got a copy out here, Keith, Long Beach, and I heard you were on the other frequency, so I thought I'd pop over and say hi also. Glad to see you got that working. I'm going to pick your brain on how to remote it.
Copy that, Keith. I appreciate the info on it. Both you and AJ60 totally sold me on it. And Keith, just to let you know, I'm streaming right now so you can see how you sound once again on sideband. I'm starting to figure out how to dial in a little bit here. I'm getting used to the setup here on this the remote side of things, because everything's in a different spot. So I appreciate the check there, fellas.
All right, I'll stand by and give it over to Dale. Go ahead, Dale.
No, I'll listen in, gentlemen. I'm doing some work here. Sounds real good, that adjustment. Sounds awesome now.
Yeah, Dale, you're sounding awesome. Your audio sounds booming. You sound like an AM radio station, man. You sound really good. So cool deal. I'm glad this thing's working. You guys' station out there. Everybody, up in the valley. Everybody sounds really good from where I'm at. Cool deal, man. This is cool. I like this stuff. Lots of fun.
How much power do you think you're pumping out? Do you have any idea?
I'm barefoot, but I'm running 100 watts. I don't feel comfortable having my amplifier on when I'm away from it. So I'm just running barefoot, 100 watts it says that I'm putting out right this second.
Okay, yeah, roger. Yeah, let's do the trick. It's not as strong as normal, when you're like pumping out
180 watts, whatever it is, but definitely readable about an S3 over here, so good deal.
Copy that, Keith. Can you give me like a little bit of a 10 count? I'm going to try to dial you in a little bit. I was dialed into Dale and Lou.
Yeah, you sound good to me. You sound like you're dialed in already, but yeah, this is WA6 QXA Keith, Long Beach. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're June 16th, 7:21 p.m. Back to you, Greg.
Copy that, or 221 UTC. Yeah, you're sounding good. You sold me on it. And the second I got home last night, I downloaded it on my laptop and got it going here. So I appreciate the checks and the info on it. AJ60 gave me some info on it as well that you probably heard when I was talking to him up there in the high desert. So I appreciate the checks, boys. It's good to be back on 2-meter sideband. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf from Santa Monica remotely into my base in Chino.
Yeah, I don't even remember the last time I talked to you on sideband, so it's good to hear you out there.
Yeah, it was probably last year, so cool deal, man. All right, thank you guys for letting me break in there and make some contacts and double-check some settings here on the SDR for my 9700. I might cruise over to DStar or something like that. I appreciate it. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf for Lou, Dale, and Keith. I'm spacing on call signs right now. It's been a long day. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. I'm just going to monitor for a few more minutes.
All right, Greg, good talking to you. 73, W86QK will be on the side monitoring.
Hey, Roger, on that, you guys sound just, you're screaming into the valley, so outstanding.
Copy that. I'd love this time of year for 2 meters, man. I'm hoping San Diego will start to come in a little bit. You're sounding pretty good yourself for being all the way up there in the valley.
Well, thanks. I turned the beam down. I think I got you in. And it's kind of hard because I have to make sure I got it between you and Alex and everybody else. So, but you sound good and doing a good job.
Cool deal. All right, guys. Thanks again. I'm going to kind of play with this a little bit more. I might jump on my Allstar node and talk through this through my 9700 as well. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. So really quick, what I was planning on doing when I got back from doing some work, which I did a half-hour show here just a few minutes ago. I just got off the air. Was going to connect to my PiStar, my open spot, and I can control those remotely by VPNing into my house. But since I wasn't going to go live streaming from my house till tomorrow, I have that stuff all turned off. So unfortunately, I can't do that tonight, but I'll probably try to do that on Saturday at some point when I have some time like this again. So everything's working, man. I got basically full control over everything in my ham shack right now. It's awesome. I'm really enjoying this right now. I was just going to check one thing here. Let's see where we're at in a baseball game. I do have to run back in there. And we're still in the first inning, boys. So it's going to be a long night. Got the stream on mute. Probably where it should be. So I don't know if there's any nets going on or anything like that. Just reading some stuff. Gonna go count some sheep there, Mark. All right, so let's turn the squelch on, and this go. I don't know what the cat server is. I wish I could show you the setup for. Sorry, I just disconnected for a second. Let's go over to DStar real quick. So I'm going to connect to 12 alpha. Hold on a minute here. Of course they're doing something. I'm going to turn the power down because I don't need that much power. Just remember, you only use what you need. You still got the Reddit net going right now? I could probably do 91 worldwide. Let's see if I can get on DStar here. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring 12 Alpha on Papa D3. Now before, when I was on this...
Okay, there you go. It's working. K6EGG.
Let me make sure. I'm not showing up on the... oh, that's why. Copy that. I'm just remoting in from my work QTH in Santa Monica. into my radio that's sitting in Chino right now. So thank you very much for the check. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Golf.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, you know,
Go golf.
you're overmodulating by a noticeable amount. Just thought I'd tell you, either back off the mic, drop your power, or something. Drop the mic in. K6EGG.
Copy that. Check. Copy that. That's why I'm doing some checking right now. I forgot to drop the mic gain for DStar down to about 30%. So I made a change here. I hope the audio level sounds a lot better. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Your signal's still pretty hot. Maybe a little better, but pretty hot.
All right. I dropped it a lot more there. Give her a whirl, and hopefully that will sound a little bit better.
Better?
That's a little better. My suggestion would be try duplexing so you can hear your own signal. K6EGG.
Well, unfortunately, right now I don't have a way to duplex. I'm remoting into my radio right now from Santa Monica. My radio's sitting on my desk over in Chino right now, so I'm on a computer. That's kind of how I'm doing it right now. I guess I sound pretty good.
For me, it's still a bit hot, but, perfectly legible signal, so. Have a good night, 7-3. K6EGG.
Copy that. I appreciate it. I'll try to do some work on it. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. I'm going to QSY. So I'm going to go over to see if you can hear me on another DStar. D4. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, monitoring 12 Alpha, I believe, I hope. All right, Jeff, have a good night there in Texas. As always. Oh, boy. Guess you're not hearing me on there, Jeff, or Mark. Maybe I'm not hitting the gateway. I hear somebody. I wish it puts out the info there.
Okay, I-5, Seaway monitoring, reflector 12 Alpha.
And Mark, you have me in here now. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Yes, sir. You're loud and clear there, Mr. Greg. How you doing tonight?
Excellent. It's good to talk to you again. I guess the Papa repeater that I was hooked up to, which is on Santiago Peak, is not hooked up to 12 Alpha right now. So I moved over to another peak that I can hit, which is Saddle Peak, which I could see outside the office here, which is just about 10 miles away, not too far away from Santa Monica, just north of me, and able to make the contact there. Am I sounding okay on this one?
Nice and strong. Get you 5.9 plus.
And copy that. I turned down my mic level gain to adjust to the person I was talking to last, which I forgot to do when I jumped on sideband. Pardon me, when I got off sideband and onto the digital side of things. So I hope that sounds nice and clean for you.
It sure does, just the way you want it. Just having a little fun myself. I was actually doing some propagation on the Ole Miss 40, which you'll get there someday when you get to General. It's quite fun. I guess they already got about
one of these days
84 check-ins if you use NetLogger, which is a nice little tool to use to find out
580
nets are going on. So if you can't hit the 40 meters, there's always others out there in 20 and others. But yeah, you'll have a lot of fun, and just take one day at a time with the test. I know it gets to be kind of daunting at times, but hey, you did real well the other night as you were doing some testing yourself, and you're very close. I saw a couple of things where you were selecting you're about to go that way, and then you second guessed yourself, which I do all the time. Over.
Yeah, copy that. Something my mother always said, go on your first instinct, and I didn't on a couple cases, and I think that probably caught up to me there. So cool deal. I'm going to kind of cruise around. I'm going to try to get on 91 worldwide via my Allstar link remotely into my 9700 and see if that works. But so far, all this testing I'm doing is doing exactly what I wanted to do. So I'm very excited that I can use my ham shack now basically to the full extent wherever I'm physically at in the world right now. So I appreciate all the checks out there, and hopefully eventually I'll get my general. My plan is by the end of the summer, so I still got a couple months. Actually, summer hasn't even officially started yet, so hopefully I get it soon. But again, thanks again, Mark. This is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 12 Alpha on D4.
Well, very good. Well, I tell you, I'm jealous and envious of your method to connect there. I think you're using that new Macintosh program for the Icom. I'm trying to on one QRZ because they were advertising it, but I don't remember the name. But it looks like what it is. It looks like you're using what I've seen, so it sounds really good and clean. Over.
Copy that. If you have a Macintosh or whatever they call it, Apple is the new term, just look up SDR Control, and it should be the first thing that pops up there. But AJ60 mentioned it yesterday when I talked to him on Simplex. He's out in the high desert of California, and I talked to my buddy Keith that was on earlier on sideband, W6QXA. He also mentioned he had it. So I decided both of them liked it, and I talk to those fellows all the time. I met Keith a couple times. Definitely trust their judgment, and boy, they're 100% right on this thing.
Is it SDR console or control? I'm Googling it now.
SDR Control. SDR Control. SDR-Control. So you guys on the stream are going to...
I'm on there right now, and I do see it supports iPad, which I have that. That's the Apple that I go to. Usually I hang around the old PC, Linux things, but I've always kind of wanted to look into getting a Mac or, an iPad feature. Off the top of your head, I know we don't negotiate price, but this ain't negotiation. What did you pay for it, if you don't mind me asking, over?
Hold on a second. I got a delay here. My headset. We're not negotiating anything, so this is totally legal. The price, I believe, for the desktop version for iOS or OS, I should say, is $99.99, and I think the other one's like $59.99 for the what's it called? The iPad. So it's like a $45 or $40 difference between the two. So I decided to get the Mac OS version. I can run it on many computers as I have aligned on my Apple account, which I plan on doing. And I'm not going to use the iPad version just because I do most of my surfing and radio stuff on my computer like I'm doing right now. So you guys heard an echo. I just was monitoring my
Roger,
output.
Roger, just as you're speaking, I scrolled on down and says SDR Control for iPad is available for $44.99. So that's good. That's great. I like using Echo Link on the iPad too, and I've been very successful. Actually, it's a real good interface. It seems to be better written than some of these apps you get on Android, because they just not tested as well, but it's on up there. But anyway, they both work, and it's cool. So I'll definitely look at that. Maybe treat myself to doing the SDR Control. Thanks for the update, because there's another one that's like $99. I was like, that's just a little bit too high for me. Over.
Yeah, copy that. That's the one I'm actually using that's the Mac version of it. So that's the one I'm using. I don't use a lot of apps for my iPad, so this is exactly what I wanted. Is doing exactly how I want to do things. So I'm very, very excited. I had a WinFM or WFM or WView, sorry, that did this, but this does a little bit more exactly what I wanted. And it's clean. It doesn't take up a lot of memory. And I have full control over my radio, including my memories, which I didn't have before. And also, I notice I can add memories on here as well. So I don't need to connect to my laptop anymore. So pretty excited about that. So I'm really excited about this thing. I am excited.
Awesome. Hey, dumb question. So if you control your Icom 7300, do you hook it up to your Mac OS and then use another Mac product to remote like you're doing now? Over.
I actually don't have a 7300. I have a 9700. And what was the question? I got it kind of confused.
No problem. I'm sorry. So, like when I had to control my TS2000, I had to get myself like a rig control, which came with a sound card and the ability to plug it into a standalone computer, which allowed me to use the internet to gain access to control. So in other words, right now I assume that you're remote, so you're using your SD controller right now, and when you go to connect over the internet, are you accessing another computer which goes and controls your 9700? Over.
Negative, and that's the beautiful thing about this program and the 9700 with the flexibility it has with it. There's a Cat5 on the back of it. I plugged it in from my router via another switch I have, and you just have to program some ports to open up on your router. I think 5001, and don't hold me to the rest of them. Like one is a control, one was an audio in, one was an audio out. So you do all that, and there's no interface with a computer whatsoever. I'm directly communicating with this 9700 through the software, and it just basically, as far as I understand, the way it works is it controls as one. It's like an extension cable of the physical unit itself. I'm in the brains of the computer of the 9700 sitting on the desk of my in my desk in my office there. Yeah, this is cool stuff. I almost said
cool. Now, I know I've got another little thing called ham remote, and I have to have a client which basically says, okay, here's KFICOA and his radio, and his IP address is this, and then it's thrown into a cloud. So when I go and log into ham remote, I will see myself online. I'll double click it, and then I can control it. So with that said, if your IP addresses changes all the time, how does the SDR Control know how to route IP packets to your radio? Does that make sense? Over.
Yes. Being a computer guy that I know, I have a DNS server set up, and I have an IP account. So I just dial up. So whatever my DNS server IP number is, it forwards it to my regular IP at my house, actually.
so if you have a static IP or a client that allows it to load up what your IP is for those that get in there, as long as you have the port number and SDR radio, you can funnel it through to the back of your Cat 5. I'm lucky to, with this Icom 705, I've got WAN, wireless access network, that will give me that. I'll explore that, but hey, I'll give that a shot. Always fun to do something else. Over.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put a video. Pardon me. I'm gonna put a link to a YouTube video that I followed yesterday on how to set the ports up on your radio if you have a 9700 or 705. I don't think it works with a 7300, and it will also tell you what ports to open up. You know how to do that stuff with port forwarding on your your router at home. So this will give you a pretty good idea on how that stuff works.
Nice. Who knows? Maybe I consider run a virtual machine and have a, I don't know. Like I got to find something to go over there and actually upload that. I guess my IP to the cloud, so I know it's available, associated with something. But that's awesome. Great deal. Well, hey, I'm gonna pause for a second to see if anyone else has a comment before we continue on. The KFI say wait. Pause it for a moment. It's just you and me, kid. Hey, Greg, thank you very much for the QSO. I'll get back to monitoring here and let you continue your propagation, whether it be through digital or with your, back to you.
Copy that. Actually going to get out of here. I got to take care of some work, and I want to do some more remoting tests because I just realized something I did when I activated the remote on this. So I'm going to fix that and give it another try. So I appreciate the check there, buddy. And I'm going to sign off of 12 Alpha. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. I'll be clearing your final, Mark.
All right, K6EGG. It's been a pleasure doing a quick QSO with you. Of course, our definition quick is relative, right? With that said, I will mimic you and also clear the reflector. This is KFI wishing St. Threes to everyone who's listening and everyone's following YouTube. Over.
All right, so that was Mark over in Texas, just north of the Dallas, Texas there. I appreciate everybody watching right now. You got to keep in mind I am at work right now, so I got to take care of some stuff. I just got some messages in, so I probably won't be back tonight, but I'm going to do some testing on and off because I'm going to be running in and out of here over the next couple hours because I am at work, keep in mind, so I don't have 100% time to do all this. But Saturday I'll probably have a lot more time and I'll be able to do some more stuff. So anyways, I'm going to sign up for now. This is Greg, K6EGG.